to another episode of Quip and Cap Quickies for just a quick take on current events and hot topics that's happening. This is not actually a current event or a hot topic, but I got him into watching
It's a current event for me, for us.
Yeah. I got him into watching Married at First Sight DC. I have not really watched the season myself, but I remember when it was out fresh on TV, I was my mom kept telling me about it, and when I was watching it, I actually felt a little triggered because the guy Michael, he act like a basic ass Maryland guy with the crying and the lying and the crying. So I was telling, and I feel like the guy look a little bit like his friend Shane, look a lot like his friend Shane. So I was like, you need to watch Married at First Sight DC. Also, I just think it's kind of interesting and funny that all of these reality shows that, you know, have like a little stint in DC, they don't last too long. The only one that's going right now is Married
Housewives Potomac.
Housewives of Potomac, but it's another one. It's Married. It's like Married Huntsville, but it's the DC version.
Oh, I don't know.
So I don't know either because I don't watch it because I don't watch that stuff. But that's the only other thing. But it's just like everything else. Like they do like these little reality shows. It don't last. Like they're not coming back to DC after the shenanigans that went down on that show.
Last in DC. No.
And it's I
think it's on purpose.
And it's really hard to try to track down this season 10. It was really hard.
They had all the seasons on there available that you can go back and watch, except for this one, the DC joint. Mm-hmm. I think it's like some government shit. They don't want too much exposure. They probably be cringing to the fact that we doing these reality shows,
making
DC shit in DC. Bad. They don't want nothing. They don't even make video games. They just started making video games. You gotta get certain licensing from what I heard.
Because of government buildings and everything, you can't have like true blueprints and layouts of what it is because other countries can use it.
Yeah. So they don't even really make video games based around the city of DC because they don't want nobody to have no type of advantage. So I think the government be shutting that shit down when they shut it down at the first opportunity.
But we've been watching it, and he's been seeing the crazy I want to say bitch assness, but I won't say that, but just the mess that's going on. And I be sitting there, we be watching it, and I just feel like you see how these Maryland guys be behaving. That guy Michael is a epitome of Maryland dudes in my experience. I've been living in Maryland. I moved to Maryland in 1998. I moved away in 2003, and then I moved back in 2011. And I've been here since 2011. So, and in my experience, and I have a lot of experience. It might be quick experiences, but it's a lot nonetheless. And they all just kind of seem like they all got to have like one thing about them, and it's all a mess.
Yeah. Basically, just my take on the show. I feel like they found the wackest niggas in this area to represent DC that they can find. Like, these motherfuckers is super. I only watched one season of Married at First Sight, and that was the one with the Atlanta joint with the dude Chris dealing with the girl, because it was like a big hot trending topic. He ain't like his wife. I thought she was all right. She had a little body on her, and she seemed nice. I could have worked with her and figured it out, but he had a different taste. She wasn't his cup of tea. But I watched that. Other than that, I never watched any other season of Married at First Sight. So when she was telling me to watch the DC joint, I decided, I agreed, we watched it. And my first impression is nobody on the joint is attractive. Everybody on the joint, you got the white boy, he like a model. And they make fun of him for always brushing his hair or something, or combing his hair.
They said that his hair was always perfect.
Perfect. It's every opportunity. I can't knock him on that because I brush my hair a million times. I'm like the nigga off of Poetic Justice. Chicago with the brush. That's me. I ain't gonna lie.
He wake up in the house, start brushing his hair. I'm like, where you going?
Yeah, that's just a thing. But besides, they paired him with this whack broad. And I already knew, I was like, y'all being funny. But he signed up for the show telling them that he didn't really care about looks. So he set himself up. But I knew when they paired him with her face bony. He's like a real in shape model looking dude. paired him with this bony hunchback broad.
She not hunchback.
Man, she look.
She just look like it because she's so skinny.
She is, and
She's extremely
the
skinny.
episodes that we watched so far, because we watched a lot of episodes. It started coming out. He was cool at first, but he started coming out that he ain't really that attracted to her. But as a man, a blind man can see that he wasn't gonna be attracted to her.
I tell you, I think he liked her. He liked her all the way up until they flew out to where they go? Puerto Rico?
I don't think he liked her ever. He was playing a role.
He was
But
like,
he
he was
did.
cool with her. He liked her, and he was giving her all the feels and all the vibes until they got on that airplane and they flew out to their honeymoon.
They flew out to DR?
Dominican. It was one of those places. But once they got into that room,
Panama. One of them motherfuckers.
when
I don't
they
know.
got into that room, he said, "You're not going to take a shower before you get into bed?" And she said, "No, I take my showers in the morning." He was like, "But we've been traveling all day." "Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I like to take my showers in the morning." Then she got her ass, after traveling on an airplane, into that bed, and she still had on her travel pants. She didn't even take off those pants that she walked into the room with
Yeah, that was disgusting.
and got into that bed. And I
What
said,
disgusting?
"Oh, that's when he stopped liking her."
She already
When he-
whacked and she trifling.
He asked her to take a shower, and she said, "No, I'll do it in the morning."
Yeah,
Come
she
on
whacking
now.
you.
Come
But
on now.
yeah, but all in all, I just felt like they found the wackest people. Or everybody on there is whack.
I don't agree.
None of the women attractive. Not one. The best thing on
I
there,
thought Mika was cute.
the little light skinned chick is out. Is that the light skinned chick?
No, that's the dark.
Who is
skin
Mika?
one. The dark skin one.
She is whack.
I don't think so.
She whack. And she dealing with a whack nigga.
He whack.
He's
He
super
real
whack.
whack.
He's super whack. Like, I'm so mad they use him. No, I'm glad none of them really claim DC. The light skinned chick, alright, but she ain't got no ass. She just, maybe if he feed her, I don't know, but they got the wackest niggas, wackest people to represent the DC. They ain't even get no real DC people. So that was,
Yeah, they had to have all
that's
been
my
from
little-
like Maryland and Virginia.
that's my little take on that.
We're not finished with the season though.
Yeah, but I just wanted to give a little take on that because that's one of our current topics
Yeah.
right now. All right.
Thank
so.
you for turning in. Oh, I said turn on.